really like the country. It's very rural. So nice seeing different things out here. It was something to get used to driving on the other side of the road. But I really like it. I enjoy the hotel already. Beautiful place.
I like the old school look. I think it's real pretty. Almost looks like a castle. I know I saw one golf course right outside the hotel right here. Looked like a really nice course. Beautiful landscape. I think it's been gorgeous.
I could tell it was an older place. We first pulled in. We saw the golf courses and we saw the crows and all that different type of things. So it was very different. But it's very nice out here. I can't wait to explore it a little bit more.
The staff's they've been really nice. They greeted us really politely. Everyone's been really nice so far.
It's been pretty perfect, and everybody's around here is pretty nice, and I'm enjoying it.
First of all, it's a great honour for us to have UCF here. It's the first time we've ever had an American football team here. We are home to the Irish rugby team, who would do all their training sessions here. We've hosted Real Madrid in football, or what we call soccer. This summer we've had Ipswich, we've had Bradford, a number of English soccer teams, but this by far, number-wise, is the biggest we've had. So it's a great honour for us. And then obviously for college football, it's such a big thing back in America, and playing in our national stadium is super for us, and it's given the whole team a lift here, and it's been a pleasure looking after you. I suppose one of the biggest challenges for us here was the layout of the pitch. As I said, it's the first American football team we've had here. So your line measurements, we had to order in special stencils. So I think the team out there, it's been a massive challenge to them. We've hosted the Irish Open, massive golf tournaments as well. So we're used to the massive planning, but I suppose it's just the specifics. Every organisation brings different things they need. So I suppose one of the challenges was lining the pitch for you and getting the right measurements to make it the very same as what you would have back home. And I think we delivered.
What I'm trying to do is give you a sense of Dublin so that what you're looking at won't be just a block of stone, that will be able to fit into some kind of context. That will include a very short version of history. So in order to understand the history, just a few numbers I want you to remember: 4, 8, 12, 16 and 19. And onto those numbers, 400, 800, 1200, 1600 and 1900, you'll get the whole of Irish history in one afternoon.
Oh, the tour around Dublin was great. You just saw all castles, you saw a lot of history. And the lady who did our tour, she was great. She had a lot of insight on what the country had to offer and what Dublin as a city had to offer.
Now, straight in front of us, you can see a conservatory-like building. There were many Georgian houses knocked down to build that.
Coming from rural country, you realize that there's history behind everything. And every country has their own history, and it's just amazing, and it's just rich history.
I learned a lot just from people coming and speak while we're riding around, but I had no idea some of the stuff that went on around here. Just the city, and you got to see how beautiful the architecture was, and there was a lot of churches everywhere, and everything was really beautiful.
I mean, I knew about Dublin, but I had no idea the importance it had and the role it played in Ireland's independence. I mean, it's like the capital of where it all started, and here in the jail there's a lot of people that were executed and that were trying to start the independence from Ireland, so it's very important.
I think one of the craziest things that we saw was where they did the firing squad. That was something that is just kind of, you think about, there were people that were actually executed in that area, and you could see the jail cells that were very small. I mean, you could see some of the guys like Chester Brown, they had to duck just to get through the hallway. So it's definitely a memory, and it's crazy just the things that went on here.
When they showed us the different rooms of the people that were executed, the ones that we had just saw, they showed us like a little presentation about it, and that was really eye-opening, just to see that the cells were so tiny, and they told us that it was like 8 people at one point in the cells, and they had to share a bucket to use the restroom and things like that. And then just hearing things like that, that really makes you appreciate, I guess, your culture, where you came from, because you see what these people had to go through when they were coming up.
We're here to play a game. Seeing Dublin and seeing the jail is something that we can see while we're here, but at the same time we're here for business, and we're just excited, ready to go and play the football game.